Josh, what was Michael Humphrey doing that made him so successful today?
Um, he's an inside-out player, and so he was hitting shots from the outside and getting offensive rebounds and putbacks, and he had a lot of easy buckets, layups where the ball kind of fell right to him, or teammates passing the ball weren't there.
Hugh, what happened in the latter part of the first half, do you think, when they built that big first half lead?
Um, it's the same thing for every Pac-12 game, I guess, where we have those 3-4 minute stretches where we don't get stops or we don't get buckets. So I guess we have one of those stretches, and that's kind of been our biggest problem for the season, just getting over that stretch.
Have you guys changed in how you react to those stretches?
Yeah, I mean, there's only so much you can do in those stretches. There's only so much coach can do. He just give his best and call whatever play he thinks is gonna work. So I mean, it's just up to us.
With 4 games left in the season, what can still be done?
4 games is a lot, especially with the Pac-12 tournament coming up. Anything can happen in the tournament. We've seen it with Colorado a couple years, or their first year in conference, where they got on a good run and they won it all. So I mean, it's a lot of season left.
Josh, you guys closed it to 2 points in the second half. What did they do from there on out that made them so successful and kind of ran away in the game in the second half?
Basketball is just a game of runs. We made our run, closed it within 2, and then we just have to have that mentality to close it out. And I feel like if we would have gone up 2 or 4, then that would have completely changed the game. A few missed free throws, a few missed shots here and there, really would have changed the complexion of the game.
Did you expect them to have so many guys who could shoot the 3 and so many guys that you would have to close out on and defend from the 3-point line?
Yeah, it was kind of frustrating because they coming into the game, we knew they weren't the best 3-point shooting team, and it just seemed like they all came out on all cylinders, and we're hitting shots. So people we thought were drivers were making shots, so you had to kind of adjust on the fly your game plan to adjust to the people making those threes.
What was the adjustment period like from going from the last loss, which was so difficult, to getting prepared for this game?
Well, we knew that this is one of our 2 last home games, so especially for the next one, we want to end our home season with a bang for our seniors. So that's something that we trying to take out of it. And then the last 3 games are just all built up to the Pac-12, and then the last one being UW and being a rivalry game, which is going to be huge.
I know someone asked Coach Kent about a week ago if there was a theme, over the last 6 or 7 weeks that you can kind of pinpoint. Here's where things are going wrong. Have you noticed a certain theme to this losing streak?
Yeah, I think I've been on teams where the energy hasn't been really good in practice, and people just are lethargic and that type of thing. And then when it comes to games, they come out with a bunch of energy and they're ready to go. But I feel like this team's kind of the exact opposite, where we bring so much energy in practice and do all the things right. We're making reads, hitting shots, playing good defense. But then when it comes to the game, we just seem one step behind, like everyone in the Pac-12, just one step ahead of us. And so, I can't really pinpoint why that's happening, but I feel like that's the general theme over these past 6 weeks.
Does the losing streak make it harder to get up for games?
You feel like you have something to prove because you don't want to be. They picked us last in the Pac-12, so that was something that we wanted to, kind of disprove. And so with these 4 games coming up and to end our season, we want to, kind of end it with a bang.
I know this is going to sound kind of weird, but as these losses accumulate, does it become easier or harder to take? Natural human tendency would think you'd almost get used to this feeling, but is this something that you become more and more desperate to get a win, and it becomes actually harder to take each loss?
You kind of take each game, day by day. You don't really look ahead or look in the past too much. So I don't think it's taking that that much of a toll. Losing sucks. I'm not gonna lie. I should have cut it. So you always want to move on to the next game and think that you can win every single game out there.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.